President Trump tweeting that he has asked his national security advisor, John Bolton, to resign. Now, this news follows the failed plan for peace talks with the Taliban at Camp David to end the long-going war in Afghanistan. It is America's longest war.
Stop the presses. Donald Trump fired John Bolton. This guy. Now, John Bolton's open disdain for how Trump wanted to de-escalate the war in Afghanistan was apparently the final disagreement that ended the reign of this absolute psychopath. Of course, before we give Trump too much credit for getting rid of Bolton, let's not forget, he also hired him. But now, the bloodthirsty warmonger who wanted to execute a coup in Venezuela, escalate the conflict in Afghanistan, and, most importantly, wipe out Iran, will no longer serve as Trump's national security advisor. It doesn't matter what you think about Trump here, this is a good thing, because John Bolton is really bad. He was one of the architects of the Iraq War, which, in a just world, would mean he serves prison time, but in our hell world, it meant a promotion for him. Just a real-life evil villain who's spent a significant amount of time disrespecting the international criminal courts for prosecuting war crimes and has been the biggest cheerleader for a war with Iran.
The behavior and the objectives of the regime are not going to change, and therefore the only solution is to change the regime itself.
Yeah, American-backed regime change has really helped Iran before. We should totally try that again. But it doesn't end there. Bolton also thought Trump was too soft on North Korea. I guess a lot softer than Bolton's stance, which is just good old genocide.
The way you eliminate the North Korean nuclear program is to eliminate North Korea.
We couldn't care less about North Korea, frankly. Constructive, productive dialogue. That's not going to do any good.
Okay. Anyway, these are only some of the reasons why we should celebrate his exit. But whoever replaces Bolton will likely still be a genocidal psycho operating at the behest of America's military-industrial complex. But Bolton was like a first-round draft pick in that category, so the replacement is statistically likely to be more tame. There are 4 or 5 people that are more genocidal than John Bolton that could replace him, so it's fairly unlikely that the next person, the runner-up, is going to be worse. I mean, it could be like Dick Cheney or Henry Kissinger or a reincarnated Hitler. I don't know. I'm saying all this because they're likely to be more tame than this guy.
I think the retaliation should not be proportionate. I think it should be decidedly disproportionate. Iran will get nuclear weapons. The only thing at this very, very late date that's going to stop that potentially is the preemptive use of military force.
Now, if one thing has been consistent under Trump's reign, we keep giving credit to the guy for starting the same problems that he ends up dealing with, albeit sloppily. So let's not forget that Trump was the numbskull who appointed John Bolton in the first place. But we can still rejoice now that he's gone. I'm Hasan Piker, and this has been The Breakdown. Never miss another breakdown video by ringing the bell below. You'll get notified whenever we publish something new. Also, don't forget to join TYT today. Download our TYT Plus app on your phone or head on over to tyt.com/join.
Perfect.